been living with the guilt of stealing his brother's birthright for over 14 years. Now I have Jacob here. Hi, Jacob.
Hello.
So let's get something straight. Your brother, what was his name?
Esau.
Yes, Esau. You convinced him to trade his birthright over a bowl of stew?
Yes, he was extremely hungry. In fact, he had been out working hard all day in the fields.
Yes. So you traded his birthright for a bowl of lentil stew and some bread, which was a perfectly legal thing to do. And then you had to flee.
Yes, he was thrown into a rage. Would have killed me if I'd stayed there. I've been fleeing for 14 years.
Wow. 14 years. Do you think that he still wants to kill you now?
I'm sure.
Do you feel at all guilty for stealing his birthright?
Well, Esau was always quick to speak before thinking. I feel it is his fault for not considering how this would affect his future. I received it fair and square.
But you took advantage of the fact that he was quick to speak before thinking. You've always been the thinker, and he's always been the hunter. And you've known that. You saw the disadvantage and made it your advantage. Do you think that that was the right thing to do? How was the whole relationship between the family? You, your brother, and your parents. Did you ever feel favoritism or unfair treatment?
Honestly, I felt like Esau had every advantage over me. He was firstborn, meaning that he got the birthright. And he was an amazing hunter, great working in the fields. While I couldn't do any of that, my talents were cooking and helping mother around the house. It wasn't something I could change. We were born like this, and that was what I hated most. I always felt like he didn't deserve the love of father, for he never did seem to think while I had to think. It was one of the only things I was good at.
So when you had the chance to gain an advantage, you couldn't help but take it. Did you feel like you were a disappointment to your father?
I don't really know if I was or if I wasn't. I never did bond with him like Esau got to, but I'm sure know that I've done what I've done. Must be a disappointment.
What about your mother?
Mother loved me very much. She was the person I would go to when father wouldn't hear me. She was always there for me, and I loved her very much.
Well, how do you think that you stealing Esau's birthright affected the way your family saw you?
You know, I've always felt like I wasn't good enough for my father. Like my brother outshined me in everything he did. But I knew deep down father still loved me after I stole Esau's birthright. I don't even know how father could even believe his own son would do that. I didn't just take advantage of Esau, but I also took advantage of my father. You see, at the time he was giving Esau his birthright, he was nearly blind. I took advantage of his bad eyesight.
How do you think that stealing the birthright affected the way you saw yourself?
Oh man. At first I pretended I didn't care. I shrugged off the guilt by telling myself what I had done was legal. I got the birthright fair and square, and it wasn't Esau's fault for not using his brain. But as the years went on, I always felt a cringe in my stomach. It was like there was always something wrong, like I had forgotten something. I thought it was just the food I was eating, but now that I think of it, it was the guilt. And I never really been proud of who I am. I mean, cooking and cleaning with your mother all day. Who's proud of that? When I stole the birthright, it just made me hate myself more.
did you steal the birthright?
I guess I wanted to have wealth when I grew older, but it was more than that. I wanted to finally have something that Esau didn't. Something that gave me an advantage over him, something that could make me proud of myself. But I realized that the birthright couldn't solve my problems. In fact, it just made them worse. What I needed was the approval of my father and the approval of myself.
Okay, we're gonna take a break.